In this video, we'll learn about this tool called as Rytr, R-Y-T-R. It specializes in text-based generation using AI. After you log in using your credentials, it will ask you, what are you here for? So you can personalize your experience. You can either choose one of these two. Let me choose the second one here. Click on next. And after that, I'll be redirected to this home screen. And now let's start exploring this tool. Before we start the video, you might be wondering that we do have ChatGPT and Gemini and other leading tools to generate text for us. So why do we need a separate tool for this? The reason is because this tool specializes in certain aspects where you can get tailor-made content which is more specific to your requirements. Okay, let's explore what this tool is all about. So in the right section, this is the document where the text will be generated. I can name it whatever the name I want to give it here. Let's say new document 1. Here you can choose the language. Look at the language support that is has quite a handful of languages that it will support, and you have to select the tone or the voice of how the text is going to be. Now this is handy because looking at the list gives you an idea of what exactly is the kind of text you want to be using. So I want it to be assertive, for example. Okay. Now you click on this dot, it will actually just start a overview of what is what, and just ignore that. And now these are the use cases that Rytr has. This is where it specializes. It has specific pre-designed templates for you: blog idea and outline, blog section writing, brand name. Look at the list that it has. Right? Let me use a few of them. Let's say a blog idea and an outline. Now, to generate ideas and content structure for articles. Now, what is your primary keyword that you want to have here? Let us say I want an outline of a blog which talks about advancements in generative AI. The number of variants that I want for the blog, like on the number of blogs that you want Write tool to make for you, it could be 1, 2, or 3. I'll go with 1. Now, creativity is interesting. So when you set it to none, it says more factual. Low, medium, high, max, less factual. So if you wanted to only state facts, like in academic journals or formal letters, you can put it to none. If you want it to be imaginative, more like if you want a blog of science fiction or a fictional story, you can go with max. I'll not touch it right now. I'll just keep it optimal. So wherever it requires creativity or where it requires to stay grounded in facts, it will automatically choose it. And now I can click on Write for me. In about 5 seconds, we already have an outline. Advancements in generative AI transforming the future of technology and creativity. This is the title. And these are the sections that it is asking us. This is section 1, section 2, section 3, 4, 5, and section 6, which is the conclusion part. Okay. And then in every section, it has given a few keywords. These are the points that we can write. So that way you get a framework. And now you can change the case to blog section writing. Now section, header or topic, you can take this header and paste it here. Section keywords, these are the keywords. So that is how you can change from one use case to the other and continue writing. Okay. So again, one variant, creativity optimal, and the new content will get generated below this existing content. So it will be a continuous document itself. Click on Write for me. If I scroll down, this was the initial part. By the way, scrolling does not work on this document. You have to use your keyboard arrow keys to do that. Just to point out. And below this line that's here, this is the second use case that we have, right? And it will keep on going. So if you keep adding more things, it will keep on going down. Or if you want, you can start a new document also if you want to write something completely different. Now, let me go back to documents. So this is new document 1. Let me now create a new document. Okay, you can click here, document name, new document 2. And here I want to go for a business idea pitch. Let's see how this works. Continuing with the generative AI focus, let me write these keywords for the generative idea. What it says is, it also suggests an existing idea, just as an example. That is how you're supposed to create a generative AI consultancy idea, or any other idea that you want, you can put it here. Okay. Now, variants 1, 2, 3. Let me again go with 1. The reason I'm going with 1 is because for every month, you only have about 10,000 characters. I'll tell you in the end what are the free plans and things like that. Creativity, let me go with very factual content now. Read this. Businesses today are struggling to harness the full potential of generative AI, often missing out on transformative opportunities. This gap can lead to inefficiencies and lost revenue. So, this is where they are defining a problem. Our generative AI consultancy empowers organizations to integrate cutting edge AI solutions tailored to their unique needs, driving innovation and growth. This is what they offer, the solution. Don't get left behind. Partner with us to unlock the future of your business today. This is more of a call to action. So it's very tailored. This is how business idea pitches work. So these use cases are actually very well engineered, and this does not require prompt engineering. If I was to do this on ChatGPT, I'll have to give it certain directions, right? Keep the tone assertive, keep it factual, and I may not even know what kind of prompts should I write to get a good idea pitch. And here, because of these customization options, it gives us an idea of what is it that we want. When you just scroll through this tone, you understand, okay, this is the tone I might need. And if you go on ChatGPT or any other basic AI generative text tool, you might not even remember all these tones. You might not know that these many tones exist, right? So this is where Rytr app is very powerful. Let me go down and click on brand name. Now, brand description is, let's paste this description itself. This is the description. It can have a maximum of 2,500 characters, so you can briefly describe your brand, or you go into the depths of it and explain everything very precisely. Right for me. With creativity to be none. InnoGen AI, tailored tech solutions, AI empowerment group, customized strategies, innovate IQ consulting. Now let me keep it very creative. Innova AI Solutions, Taylor Tech Consultancy, Adapt AI Strategies, Custogen AI, Evolve Tech Advisors. So I don't see a lot of difference in the brand name when I change the creativity range. But yes, you will see how the generated text changes. Let me show that to you here. Let me go back to business idea pitch. And let me just write down generative AI consultancy like before, but our creativity will now be max. For this text, it was none. Now it's max. Now, this is what it has generated. And since we selected two variants, now we have two of them. Businesses today are losing ground by not leveraging the power of AI. This technology can drive efficiency, innovation, and revenue growth like never before. A consultancy specializes in guiding companies like through the implementation of generative AI solutions tailored to their unique needs, ensuring they not only keep pace but lead their industries. Seize your competitive advantage, partner with us to elevate your business into the future. So, yes, it does sound more of a free writing than very precise writing that you got here. And you can go through the next one as well. So this is how you can change certain things. So let me change the tone voice to cautionary. Cautionary might not suit well with this business idea. Let me go with convincing. And now let's see what happens when the creativity is optimal. Just one variant. This is the one. Many companies miss out on transformative opportunities due to lack of expertise and guidance in this rapidly evolving field. So, yes, it does have a little more convincing tone to it. So, it is very subtle. I mean, so those who ever have written content, whether it is content for social media, whether it's academic writing, or whether it's business related writing, will understand how these tones matter a lot. And that is why you'll also get an idea of the fact that this tool Rytr may sound or may look like a very basic tool, but it is not. The kind of tone and the kind of precise implementation of these tones and these customization options is very good. This is not any AI tool which has not been optimized or being worked upon. They have really worked on this. And it shows because you see these nuances in the way the writing style changes. Similarly, you can have many other use cases. You can keep going down and you'll keep having more of these options. You can take a look at them. Also, some creative things are the story plot, song lyrics, SEO, and go through each one of these. Okay, you can reply to reviews and messages, Quora answer, real estate listing description. So there are so many options that it has. Right, you can pause the video and take a look at all of these as I scroll them. Okay, you can create your own use case also, but for that you will only need to have a premium. For free users, you cannot do that. Now we have these two documents here. You can arrange them into different folders. Folder 1, and you can put them in these folders. I don't know how do we do that. You can't drag. Okay, you move to folder 1. So it's more like a Google Drive management that you do. You can move it into different folders. So it's a good way of arranging your documents. And that's about the write section and the document section. Moving on to chat. Now, chat is a chat agent, AI based chat agent. You can change the language, have these many languages. So let me try Hindi here. Okay, so that also will require a premium. Okay. And they have over 20 languages, and you might want to consider upgrading to their premium if you want to. And if you set the default language to be Hindi, that is the only way you can use Hindi. But then you cannot change the language back for a month. So if you really want to have, being a free user, a different language, you can only change it once in a month. Of course, it makes sense. Otherwise, anyone would just keep changing the default language, and that would be as good as a premium plan. So let me go back. Now, create your own tone is also a premium feature where you can give it instructions of how you write or how you sound, what is your style of writing, and then whatever content you write using this AI tool, you can select that style and it will start writing in your style. That way, it doesn't look like it's written by AI. And that's only for premium users. You can go to history here and look at all your history. Anyway, chat window is something you can always try. Just trying it out here. I'll enter a message. Let me see if it can have a good conversation. Okay, so yeah, you can use this. You can copy it, add it to a document, or delete the chat if you want to. Change the tone from here as well. So it's similar to any typical AI chat agent. Just the only thing is you can change the tone or the voice. And going in the tools section will again bring you to the My Voice and custom use cases, which is only for premium users. Settings, you set your email ID, your name. If you want to reset account data or log out, it's called as the danger zone. And you can change your password, change email. Now, append generated content. So, like we saw in the document, when you ask something new text to be generated, it gets generated at the end of the document, right? If you want that to happen at the position of the cursor, you can choose that also. So you can have your cursor placed anywhere, and then when you change the use case and ask it to generate something, it will get added in the middle of the document anywhere where your cursor is. But the better way is to have it at the end of the document unless you are working within the document and want to add something inside the document. You can change the theme from light to dark. Click here on update settings. You can also change the theme from here. And this is the help section. Watch tutorial videos, visit their help center. There's a community as well, and you can get help. So you can explore these options. Now, coming to their plans. These are the number of characters you have used today. 5426 characters have been used for this tutorial. You have, for the free plan, 10,000 characters per month. So you already exhausted half of them. So I think it is okay if someone just wants to try out the tool. But if you really want to write a lot of content, 10,000 might not be enough for you. 40 plus use cases, 20 plus tones, access to AI chat, access to Chrome extension. So I'll also tell you what the Chrome extension is. And for unlimited, you have their monthly and yearly plans. You can take a look at them. And if you really want, you can go ahead and buy these premium options, provided that you really want to use it that much. Mostly always prefer to use AI tools without having to pay a premium because there are so many options out there. But if you really have a large productivity jump with this tool or any other tool for that matter, and if you're using it at large scale, only then should you buy premiums. Otherwise, I have always been of the opinion that you shouldn't buy premiums unless you really need them, because there are so many AI tools you can use. Default language, I've already discussed this. Team, you can add members to your team and you can manage their billing from a single account. You can go through all these options here. You just have to type the organization name and the website, create a team, and then start adding members. Okay. API also is there. You can use Rytr API for using it in different platforms. You can connect with them. If you have any questions, you can open the documentation. You can activate the Rytr API from here. Affiliate program is somewhere where you promote Rytr and then earn 30% of their lifetime recurring commissions, up to as much as $104 for each referred customer. So if you refer customers to Rytr, and if they buy Rytr subscription through your promotion, then you get some commission as well. So you can join the program if you wish to. And win words is where you can increase your limit of 10,000 characters or 10,000 credits by sharing it on social media platforms. You get 1,000 credits, at 2,000 with this and 3,000 with this. And you can submit your reviews there and increase the number of AI credits that you get every month. So to conclude, I think the Rytr is a very simple yet very powerful tool to have when it comes to content writing using text. And the pros I feel are the customization options that it already has using the cases where you don't have to worry a lot about writing a prompt to custom and tailor your own AI generated content. And the downside I felt was even for free users, the number of characters are a little too less. I felt that it could be a little more, but that's something that user can decide if they want. They can go for premiums. So that's all from this video. If you want us to cover any more tools, please mention that in the comment section. If you have any questions about any of the tools, again mention that in the comment section. And to watch more such videos on AI and to stay updated with AI and to enhance your productivity using AI, stay tuned to Tools to Upskill.